Hey you guys, it's Jasmine. It has been a really long time. I'm sorry, it's been like a year since I made a video. There has been a lot of new changes, a lot of stuff going on. Lots of exciting news coming up. So many new things are happening with the EB household. One exciting new thing is that we have a new member to the family. It's not a baby, it's a dog, and his name is Odin. But he's great. He's 4 months old. He is a Mastiff and American Bulldog mix, so he is a pretty big little pup. But we are excited to have him. We just got him a couple days ago, and even bigger news than that, I hate to say, but we no longer homeschool. We don't. And it's been almost a year and I still don't know how I feel about it. Homeschooling is not off of the table for the future. There were just a lot of things going on that we decided we were going to enroll him in a charter school. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. Two more exciting things that I have to share with you guys. One is that we are going on vacation in 2 weeks. I am so excited. We have been planning this trip for 6 months and we are going to New Orleans, and I'm taking y'all with us because we're going to show you where we're staying. We're taking the kids for their first ever plane ride. 3 kids on a plane. So our children are 7, 4, and 1. So I figured we would test the waters. We've been wanting to go to New Orleans for a really long time, and lots of people say, oh, you shouldn't go to New Orleans with kids, but we're doing it. The plane ride from where we're at in Florida is only an hour and a half ride, so I figured that was good to see how the kids were gonna do on the plane. They seem to be really excited about it, but who knows once they get on there. So we're so excited to go on this vacation. We need it. Another exciting thing that I want to mention is that I am getting ready to publish a cookbook, and the cookbook is going to be only slow cooker meals. Do you guys see that right there? That little red thing? That is my slow cooker. I cannot live without it. It stays right there. I use it almost every day. Now that my son today is his first day of football practice, you guys. First day of football practice. Tackle football. I don't know how I feel about that, but he's starting today. And they take their football pretty darn serious because they have practice for 2.5 hours, 4 days a week, and he's 7 years old. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Today is his first day. We're getting ready to leave here in a little bit. But on days like this, where we're not going to be getting back till the evening time, I use my slow cooker. We are having chicken fajitas tonight. And so, honestly, I don't know how anybody lives without a slow cooker. I know some people who don't even have one. Crock pot, slow cooker, whatever you want to call it. It is a game changer. You can make desserts in a slow cooker. You can do anything. So I have started creating a healthy slow cooker recipe book that should be finishing up here in about 3 weeks or so. So I will give you guys a little bit more information on that as the days go on, but I just wanted to mention that. So yeah, lots of exciting new things. Starting football, new puppy, no longer homeschooling. It's so sad. I loved homeschooling, you guys. I did. And I don't know where things are gonna go from here, but we'll see. My poor husband, I texted him the other day and I said, if you quit your job for a year, do you think you'd be able to get it back? And he said, yeah, probably. Why? And I was like, we should totally rent our house out, buy an RV, and travel the road for a year. And he's like, no. He instantly shot me down. So I don't know. I would love to homeschool and be on the road and just kind of get away. And he's like, We just bought this house, Jasmine. We built this house from the ground up, and now you're trying to leave, and I felt kind of bad. But doesn't that sound fun, you guys? Does anybody on here road school or know anything about that? But that to me just sounds really awesome. I would love to do it. But he shut me down for now. We'll see. I know he probably thinks I'm crazy. He puts up with me. So, yeah, no road schooling in our future for right now, but maybe later. Why we don't homeschool anymore, I kind of just feel like I was being torn in different directions. During the time we were homeschooling, for kindergarten, I had a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn. And then for first grade, a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And I feel like homeschooling would have gone a lot better maybe if all of our kids were in school. But to me, I just felt like they were all in. If you guys hear a strange noise, it's our new puppy, and he's snoring really loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but sorry, you guys. I feel like I was trying to teach him how to read and write and do things that were really important for his future. And then I had my daughter, who was 2 and 3 at the time, and she thought that she could be helpful and independent, but really she wasn't quite at that stage yet. And then I had a baby who was nursing around the clock and needed diaper changing all the time. And I just felt like I kept having to stop what I was doing with him to take care of the other girls. And I felt like he wasn't getting everything that I felt like he needed. I felt like I wanted to give him this one-on-one time with homeschooling. He had issues with speech and everything, and reading was really difficult for him. And I felt like he was kind of getting put on the back burner with the little ones. And it was just hard for me to make it work with keeping the girls involved while I was schooling him. And so on a whim, I had heard about this charter school, and they had a really long waiting list. And I put his name down during the summer before he went into before he went to first grade. And right after the school year began, they called us and said that there was an opening for him. And we were like, wow, that was fast. We didn't expect him to move to the top of the list that fast. So we kind of really thought about it, and I wasn't sure what to do. And then after just kind of talking with my husband and kind of praying about it for a while, we decided to just try it out and see how it was going to go. There's been some good things and some bad things. I feel like his reading has excelled. I don't know, he had a separate reading teacher, and she was amazing. The sweetest person you'll ever meet, and she made reading so much fun for him. He has improved with reading tremendously. It's like night and day. But I feel like in some areas we've almost taken a step back. When we were homeschooling, we used Matthew C. And his school actually uses Saxon math, which I know a lot of homeschoolers use. I have to tell you guys, I hate Saxon math. I don't like it at all. I just don't. I feel like he really enjoyed Matthew C, and because he doesn't enjoy Saxon math, it's made it more difficult for him. And I just don't like how they do testing, which is part of Saxon math and also part of just the public school system in general. They kind of consider him behind in math, not because he doesn't know the answers, he just doesn't know them fast enough. So that's where our problem with the public school system has kind of taken us, because they'll give you a list of math problems and you have to solve them in 2 minutes, and it takes him more like 8 minutes. He gets all the answers right, but it's been a problem with, it's kind of been a problem at the school about things that they've said that he's behind, and I just feel like he might not get it as fast as other people, but he's verbally saying them, he says them very fast, quick, and he knows them. on paper is where we have the issue. So there's something going on there. And I don't know, maybe it's just my mama bear instinct, but I don't like when someone tells me that my kid is like behind in something when we were doing just fine here at home. So I don't know. I haven't enjoyed Saxon Math. Whatever they're doing for reading has been amazing though. And there's been some issues with things he said based on things that he's heard at recess, and just kind of things like that you can't shelter them from forever, but it has created some problems. So I don't know, we'll see. He's going to be entering 2nd grade this year. We're kind of just taking it one day at a time. If we ever need to pull him out and homeschool again, that's still on the table. But for right now, we are doing public school. So yeah, that's kind of an update on our life, where we've been, what we're doing, homeschooling, new sports, and vacationing, and cookbooks, and I don't know if in my video if I posted, but I started a business from home also. I'm a graphic designer, so I started my own graphic design company and web design, so I've been keeping really busy with that. If you want more information, go to jecreativestudio.com. What are you doing over there, Odin? He's a silly puppy. So if you need a website or anything like that, go ahead over to that website. Also, if you're a military, teacher, or first responder, you always get 10% off. So just thought I'd throw that in there. But yeah, that's where we've been. That's what we've been doing. It is a rare moment that our house is this quiet. Do you hear this? That's why I haven't made a video. It's just been chaos. But I found a rare moment where the kids are laying down, that I could shoot this real quick. But it's rare that they're all kind of laying down and keeping quiet at the same time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. If you want more information on my cookbook or any other questions you have about us homeschooling or public school or anything like that, let us know. And yeah, everybody have a great day. Have a great summer. 2 more weeks, we're going to be shooting a video on our vacation and bringing you guys with us, and it's going to be so exciting. I cannot wait, and I hope you guys will come along for the ride with us. So have a great summer, you guys, and we'll talk to you later.